Let's begin our journey in the heart of Riverwood, Houston, Texas. Here we encounter a distinctive pair, a vivacious young lad named Randy pleading, "Papa, can you tell me a story?" And his grandfather, the wise and jovial Papa, responds with a twinkle in his eye, "Yes, son, I sure can." Nestled amongst the whispering trees and meandering river of this animated neighborhood, we are introduced to Randy, an effervescent spirit with sparkling eyes and a playful grin, always on the precipice of a new adventure. On the other hand, we have Papa, a seasoned fisherman, his heart overflowing with wisdom and humor. His laughter reverberates throughout Riverwood, creating in this lively neighborhood. Randy, with his unending curiosity, and Papa, with his chest full of tales and life lessons, make for an exceptional duo. Their bond is stronger than the most resilient fishing line, their narratives intertwined with threads of laughter, education, and affection. So, are you prepared to embark on a journey brimming with chuckles and wisdom? Join. We plunge into the fishing escapades of Randy and Papa, bursting with laughter, life lessons, and the undeniable bond of family. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment with your favorite part of the adventure, and subscribe to our channel to accompany us on the next adventure. Barefoot and brimming with excitement, Mookie's granddaughter follows her papa, their fishing poles in hand, as they head towards the tranquil Riverwood Lake. The scent of the fresh morning air, the rustling of leaves underfoot, and the distant murmur of the lake's gentle waves create an atmosphere of thrilling anticipation. This isn't just any ordinary day. No, it's a day of adventure, a day of fishing with her papa. And trust me, when you're fishing with Papa, there's never a dull moment. You see, Papa is the kind of guy who can turn a simple fishing trip into an epic saga filled with laughter, suspense, and life lessons, all wrapped in one. As they walk side by side, Mookie's granddaughter can't help but giggle at Papa's funny stories. There's the one about the giant catfish that could sing opera and the tale of the sneaky bass that stole Papa's day. Every step they take, every chuckle they share, adds another layer to their bond, a bond as deep and vast as the lake they're heading towards. Mookie's granddaughter, barely able to contain her energy, hops from one foot to the other, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. She's eager to catch her first big fish, to feel the tug on her line, the weight of her catch. But most of all, she's excited to spend this special day with her papa, her mentor, her hero, her friend. Papa, on the other hand, with his years of experience and wisdom, walks with a calm and a nations. He knows that fishing is not just about catch, about patience, about learning to appreciate the quiet moments, about understanding the subtle signs of nature, and ready to pass on these lessons to Mookie's granddaughter one fishing trip at a time. As they reach the lake, they prepare their fishing poles, bait their hooks, and with a synchronized swing, cast their lines into the water. The ripples spread across the surface, breaking the stillness of the morning. As they cast their lines into the water, little did they know, this was going to be a fishing trip unlike any other. As the sun danced on the water's surface, Randy's enthusiasm began to wane, replaced by frustration at the lack of fish on his line. His once bright eyes, full of anticipation, now mirrored the grumpy clouds overhead. The ever-energetic and impulsive youngster was not accustomed to waiting. He was a firecracker, always bursting with energy, always on the move. But today, the fish seemed to be playing a game of hide-and-seek, and Randy was losing. The corner of his eye, Papa watched Randy. He noticed the furrowed brows, the heavy sighs, and the constant checking of the fishing line. His heart ached for his grandson, but he also knew this was a golden opportunity. It was time to share some wisdom, the kind that only comes from years of experience and a lifetime of patience. With a twinkle in his eye, Papa turned to Randy. "You know, Randy," he began, "fishing is a lot like life. It's not always about the catch. It's about the journey, the waiting, past the anticipation." Looked up at his Papa, his frustration turning into curiosity. Papa continued, "You have to listen to the river, feel the tug of the line, and trust your instincts. It's about focus and intuition, my boy. Life is just the same. It's not always about getting what you want when you want it. It's about learning to wait, to listen, to feel, and most importantly, to trust your gut." A gust of wind blew across the river, as if nature itself was agreeing with Papa. And then, to lighten the mood, Papa added with a wink, "Plus, you have to remember, Fish are just like us. They have their good days and bad days too. Maybe today they just don't feel like biting. Randy couldn't help but laugh at his papa's words. The frustration was slowly fading away, replaced by a newfound understanding. Papa chuckles. Remember, Randy, you can't rush a fish or life. They both move at their own pace. Taking Grandpa's advice to heart, Randy calms his mind, focuses, and waits. Suddenly, his fishing rod bends dramatically. Remembering Grandpa's wise words, Randy takes a deep breath and lets it out slowly. He quiets the flurry of excitement, anticipation, and impatience dancing in his mind. He quiets the world around him, focusing only on the gentle sway of his fishing rod. This is the moment of calm before the storm, where Randy finds his center and prepares for what's to come. In the silence of the moment, Randy feels it. A tug. Not just any tug, but a tug that promises a big catch. His heart leaps in his chest, and his eyes widen in surprise. But he doesn't lose his cool. Instead, he finds his focus, channels his intuition, and prepares for the fight. The tug becomes a pull, then a yank, and Randy's rod bends dramatically under the weight of what must be a massive fish. Randy's heart races, but he doesn't panic. He remembers Grandpa's advice: stay calm, focus, and trust your gut. Randy takes another deep breath, grips his fishing rod tighter, and begins to reel in his catch. It's a fight, a tug of war between boy and fish. But Randy is determined. He pulls and reels, never losing his focus. He listens to his intuition, knows when to pull and when to give slack. He's a picture of concentration, a testament to the power of focus and intuition. And then, with one final triumphant tug, Randy pulls his catch out of the water. It's a big one, bigger than anything he's ever caught before. His face lights up with joy, and he can't help but laugh. It's a joyous, triumphant sound that echoes across the water. With a triumphant laugh, Randy yells, "I got one, Grandpa, I got one!" A moment of victory, a testament to patience, focus, and intuition, a lesson learned, and a big catch to show for it. As the sun begins to set, Randy and Papa pack up their fishing gear. Randy's excitement still palpable after his big catch. The shimmering lake, once a stage for their grand adventure, now quiets down, mirroring the peaceful hues of the setting sun. Today was more than just a fishing trip. It was a journey of discovery, a story of patience, focus, and intuition. Randy, our young protagonist and Papa's grandson, started the day as an eager but impatient little boy. He wanted to catch a fish, and he wanted it now. But as the day wore on, under the watchful eyes and gentle guidance of Papa, he learned that good things come to those who wait. Papa, wise and jovial, knew that this was a golden opportunity to teach his grandson some valuable life lessons. As they waited for the fish to bite, Papa shared stories of his own childhood in Riverwood, of the lessons he learned, of the mistakes he made, and the wisdom he gained. His tales were brimming with humor and warmth, a testament to the richness of his experiences. Yet even as our fishing adventure comes to a close, the journey is far from over. Today, we've seen Mookie transform from an impatient young boy into a patient and focused fisherman, learning the value of perseverance and the joy of reward. And we've seen Papa, a wise and seasoned mentor, impart his wisdom, reminding us all that the best things in life are worth waiting for. Now it's your turn. Do you have a fishing story of your own? Or perhaps a life lesson learned from someone special? Share it with us in the comments below. Let's keep this journey of discovery and learning going. And remember, if you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more adventures with Mookie and Papa. Until next time, keep fishing, keep learning, and keep sharing the wisdom.